Is it truly over, or is there still hope? This is for you guys who chose the gold print Rider-Waite Tarot, or if this pile has found you on your feed, there may be a message for you today. So is there still hope in your connection, or is it looking like it's over between the both of you? Remember, this is a collective reading. It's not a one-to-one. Take the messages that resonate with you and leave the ones that don't for someone else. And remember that this prediction is just based on the energy right now. It's not promising an outcome. All right, let's take a deep breath before we jump in. Spirit, for my TikTok collective, whoever's chosen this gold print Rider-Waite Tarot, is it truly over with your person? For my TikTok collective, please, Spirit, whoever chose this pile, this deck, is it truly over with their person on their mind, or is there still hope? For my TikTok collective, whoever chose this deck, this pile, Spirit, is their connection truly over, or is there still hope? Let's see what guidance your spirit guides have for you. Let's see. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. Is my collective's connection over with their person, or is there hope? We have the Fool. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So we've got some Virgo energy here, which may be significant. Maybe some Taurus and Capricorn energy here, as we've got the Fool, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Very heavy earth sign energy here as well. Okay, so those signs may be significant in your situation today. So I'm seeing with these opening cards here that there's going to be movement and momentum in this situation after a period of silence and stagnancy. I wonder with this Four of Swords energy, if, you know, you and this person maybe are in no contact, maybe there's no communication between the both of you right now, or very little communication is what I'm seeing with this Four of Swords. You know, this just points to a period of silence, of recovery. But ultimately, you know, particularly with it being paired with these two cards, this Eight of Wands and Ace of Cups, as much as this card, you know, does indicate sort of silence and stagnancy, it also is like an indication of reflection and food for thought, right? And next to these cards, we have the Eight of Wands to the Ace of Cups. The Eight of Wands is predicting movement in this situation, and that movement may be communication, it may be news. Things are moving forward, which with this Ace of Cups here will lead to a new emotional beginning. Aces predict beginnings of something, right? The Suit of Cups talks about emotions. So the Ace of Cups predicts an emotional beginning, right? Whether that's falling in love, a conversation, a new beginning in love, right? That's what these cards predict, you know? If this was in the upside down position, I would think, you know, has the love been drained from the connection? Is there not enough love there? But the Ace of Cups shows me that there is still a lot of love there in your situation. And it's like this hand is offering you this cup and it's overflowing with water. And water, again, is symbolic of emotion, right? So there's this feeling here of them expressing something, saying something to you. And we've also got the Fool to the Queen of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. And not only, you know, is an emotional beginning predicted on your cards, but also a material beginning here as well. You know, the Pentacles cards is when things start to get a bit more serious or a bit more grounded and a bit more long-term, in the tarot, right? Again, aces talk about beginnings. Ace of Pentacles, right? This card is all about, you know, you see this hand offering you this pentacle. This is all about opportunities, fresh starts, Again, new beginnings is what this card predicts. The Queen of Pentacles is a feeling of stability. It's a feeling of security. And the Fool talks about new chapters, leaping into new beginnings, right? So this seems to be a situation where maybe it's, again, I'm not promising anything, but it's predicted that you will get back together with this person. You know, it won't only be like a new emotional beginning, but there's a new beginning here, like a serious beginning, which leads to a long-term security or stability. So this, you know, predicts like being back in a relationship with someone, moving back in together, things of this nature. And then, I mean, you know, the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck is the overall energy. You know, the Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment. You know, the Nine of Cups is that feeling of wish fulfillment, or your wishes coming true, right? This is a very strong yes card in the tarot. It predicts fulfillment, wish fulfillment, your wishes coming true. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. Let's get 3 more cards. Spirit, whoever chose this deck, will they get, is there still hope in their connection, or is it over? The Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Cups, with the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. None of these cards point to, sorry, it's hailstoning now, I think, outside. So hailstones may be a sign for you in this situation. If you notice like a hailstone storm, or if it's hailstoning whilst you're watching this right now, this is definitely confirmation this reading is for you. But yeah, none of these cards point to like, yeah, this is done, this is over. You know, we've got 3 aces in your reading, right? Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands shows me that the chemistry, the spark, the attraction, the passion, it's still alive. That flame ignited in between the both of you is still burning. It's not gone out, right? And again, this predicts new passionate beginnings, excitement on your future cards in this connection, right? This is what I'm seeing here. The Strength card is, you know, this card is all about, you know, resilience, saying you've got this, you will get through this. But ultimately, this predicts forgiveness. This predicts forgiveness, right? One message I did hear, though, in this reading with this Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands to the Page of Cups is with this Queen of Pentacles to maybe take more of a grounded approach, because I see here, because of the passion between the both of you and because of the attraction, I feel like in this connection specifically, it may lead to things moving a bit too quickly. So Spirit is saying, like, take a grounded approach here. Don't rush anything. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, whether you should, when you should and shouldn't sleep with this person or anything. It's your choice, my lovely. But there's just something here where Spirit's saying, take a grounded approach, because I see here that when there is movement in this connection, there is this feeling of like intense passion between the both of you, okay? You know, this person may want to be physical with you quite quickly, but I just feel like you're being encouraged to take more of a grounded approach, and to not rush this is the message I heard here. But yeah, like I say, the Strength card definitely does predict forgiveness, but again, the Knight of Pentacles underneath that's like what I was just saying. Take it slow, right? Take it slow. Find a grounded approach in this connection, right? Again, it's your choice, but like you're just being discouraged from, you know, rushing into this, or, you know, being intimate really quickly or rushing it straight away. You know, that's just something that's being recommended for you in this reading. This person is, you know, the Emperor. They are in a committal energy. This is a reliable energy. We've not saw any energy in this reading so far to indicate we've got Aries, Leo energy here as well. Yeah, there's not any energy to just like, oh, this is like, no, this is a non-committal person or anything like this. You know, this person is showing up as dependable, as committal, as reliable with this pile today, okay? So this pile is a yes. I do think there's hope here, and I do see a new beginning with you and this person. Let's grab you some oracle cards from this deck, this Affairs of the Heart deck mixed in with the Situation Love deck. Spirit, whoever chose this deck, this pile, will collective... No, why do I keep saying that? Is there still hope in my collective's connection? Or is it really over? Sorry, the card flew onto the floor, and look at this. We have the card apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. What was I saying? Where's the card gone? Strength? Where is it gone? Have I shuffled it away? Maybe I've shuffled it away. Yeah, forgiveness is on your cards with this person. Forgiveness, return, sorry. This person is going to return. They are going to apologize to you. There is this energy of forgiveness between you and this person. This card was actually at the bottom of the deck. I was about to shuffle it away there. This says hammer, sabotage and rebuild, working on it, repairing. So they want to rebuild this connection. Maybe they have messed this connection up, or they've sabotaged this connection in some way. They want to repair this, right? But that's why I feel maybe the universe was encouraging you to take this connection slowly, because I think what Spirit is saying here is make sure that you let this person show you that they've changed, and let this person show you that they are ready to commit, because maybe this person has the tendency to kind of, you know, rush back with you or want to be intimate with you very, very quickly, right? Let their actions prove their words. Let's see. Yeah, what I'm also hearing as well is to make sure, like, I with these cards, I'm hearing just the Justice card, karmic relationship, and then we have bluff, and then we have girl with a snake. Make sure that you are seeing this connection in the lens of truth, from a balanced perspective, right? Because this may well be a karmic connection, right? This may be a connection where, you know, it's quite up and down, it's quite on and off. Maybe this person has lied to you before. So keep your boundaries firm. I'm not saying be standoffish or be guarded, but keep your boundaries firm and make sure that you are sort of removing the mask and seeing the truth of it as well. Make sure you're creating a balance and you're not overly romanticizing the situation. That's why I had Justice with those oracle cards. Just felt cool to get a few more tarot cards there. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing, because I feel that maybe with the Sun and the Nine of Cups, maybe right now you're only seeing the positives, and there's nothing wrong with being positive, but it can be unhealthy if you're ignoring the negatives or if you're ignoring the red flags. Because, you know, like I say, there's Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This can be an energy of someone, you know, sort of blindfolding themselves to the truth, only wanting to see the positives, only wanting to see the positive outcome. You need to see the reality of the situation, because this person, I feel, did hurt you. You know, again, I'm not saying, oh, be guarded, don't be forgiving. It's great to be forgiven, and I'm all about second chances if that's what works for you. But this person did hurt you before, so just make sure you're not blinding yourself to the truth, and make sure you see genuine change. That's my advice. Okay, and don't over romanticize this connection. All right, let's grab you some initials. That's the answer I have for you in this pile. Let's see. We have a D. We have one that's fallen onto the floor, which is N. We have a Q. We have a U, we have a Y, we have a U, we have an X, we have O, we have L, we have another Y, okay, and the final few initials, DC, and then we have an F and M.